Now, HBox, in the nicest way possible, is being a really big bitch. And it's not like... I'm not even trying to be mean. He's just being a bitch. He's just being a little bitch. And I don't know how else to say it without sounding mean, but he's just being a little bitch. And I don't know how else to word it. And he'll understand this one day. But he's being a little baby for sure. JK boy, Braden. I don't get not practicing melee at all. Losing 2 tournaments and having your ego absolutely destroyed because you lost 2 tournaments without practicing. Like, that makes absolutely no sense to me in any way. To be mad. Like, if I lose this tournament, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I've been playing a lot of Valorant. I tried my hardest. I didn't deserve to win. I haven't been putting the time I need to be good. Like, people have been grinding melee religiously since rollback came out. He's been playing Ultimate. Like, what do you expect, dude? Yeah, no, HBox just being a bitch. I don't know how else to say it. TLDR, HBox being a baby. I don't know why he brought up Armada into it when it's a completely different case. And I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on in that guy's head. Literally totally different from Armada in every sense of the way. Nothing similar at all. The only thing similar is both of them coincidentally lose fire at the same time. The same thing? The common factor? People are getting better. Interesting. Interesting. And they say it's lonely at the top. And it is true. I've been at the top. It is very lonely at the top. And you know what's scarier at the top? When you look down at the mountain and you see a bunch of little crackhead Fox players climbing up, grabbing your ankles, dude. And that is way scarier. And that is the moment when your ego has to realize, when your ego tries to cover itself and be like, okay, I don't want to try anymore. I don't care anymore. It's like, no, you're just fucking scared. And that's okay. Draco! You fucking bark at me during this tournament, I swear to God. I swear to God, Trico. Come on, get over here. No, but, it's like, trust me, like, I've been in Armada's shoes. I've been in HBox's shoes. People forget. I've been at the top. I've been at the top and I've been at the bottom. I've been everywhere on the mountain. I've been behind the mountain, inside the mountain, getting drunk in the middle of the mountain, little anal behind the mountain. I've been everywhere on the mountain. I know everything. And I can tell you something. It is very lonely at the top, and it's easy. It's very, very easy to lose motivation. But what's it called? Like fight or flight? When, like in HBox sense, he lost these 2 tournaments, and pretty much when you're at the top, rock and roll. It's not fight or flight. It's be a pussy or be a man. And I've had both. I've been at the top and I've lost, and I'm like, man, I don't care anymore. Whatever. I've been here. Whatever. I have my own business. Or you can be like, you know what? Fuck these kids. This is my mountain. I own this mountain. This is Mango Mountain. And then you kick Cody in the throat and he tumbles all the way down. Fuck you, Cody. There's only 2. Trust me. I get what HBox is going through. I got what Armada went through. And it's not that he's losing motivation. It's just, it's the fight or flight of being at the top and you're scared when people catch up to you. And it's not like it's not a bad thing. Like I've been there. It's happened to me. Like I've felt that exact way. Right now HBox is scared. People are getting better. And whether this is like some inner game of tennis, whether he wants to admit it or not, it's just your initial reaction to losing and realizing people might be catching up to you because you're at the top. And it's not, it's just how he's handling it. And that's like my take on it. That's my read based on like no bias. Just again, people forget I've been at the top, dude. I've lost my title and I'm trying to get it back. And you know, that's just my take. I think he's a little scared that people are catching up. And it is scary because when you're number 1, you have nothing. All you can do is keep winning. Band logos. And all you can do, and it's scary when you know, people are at your feet and it's like, fuck. So like I said, it's like fight or flight, but it's instead you like use the people catching up as motivation, or you use it and your ego tries to protect itself and you're like, well, I don't care anymore. I've been at the top. Trust me. I swear to you, this is like Mango psychology. Like it's one or the other. Let's rock and roll. I've been at the top and I felt like, okay, fuck these kids. I want to get better. And I've been at the top and I've been scared, and that's why like I wanted to retire. Like after 2014, I wanted to retire. Why? Because people are getting better, and it's like, fuck, dude, I don't know how much longer I can win for, and it sucks when you're at the top and you get knocked down. But I've always said, being a champion is not about getting to the top. Being a true champion is getting to the top, losing it, and getting it back. And that's my journey right now. I've been at the top and I've been knocked down, but I'm coming back for my title. And when I get it back, I will be the champion of Melee. Because I didn't quit. I didn't run off. I didn't start speedrunning. I didn't start playing a shittier Smash game. I took my ass beatings like a man, and I will be back at the top. And when I do, I'm going to shove my long dick from the top of the mountain into everyone's throat. And be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, especially fuck you. Peace. And that's how it's going down for me. I've always said that's what makes you a champion. It's not about getting to the top. It's about getting to the top, losing it all, and getting it back. Because when you've been to the top and you lose it, that's when you have to... That hurts. It fucking hurts, dude. And then you check and you used to be the best, and now you're not winning tournaments anymore. Now everyone calls you washed. Everyone calls you fat. Everyone calls you alcoholic. They say Mango don't got it anymore. They say this, they say that. And it'd be easier to quit. It'd be easier to sit here and stream. But I only do it so that when I'm back at the top, I can look those guys in the face and say, what's up? What's up? Oh, I can't hear you from down there, kid. You've never been the best at anything, and you never will. And you'll never amount to anything because you're just a little backseating bitch. This is why I get paid the big bucks. This is why I got all the fans in the world. Sick of everyone being a little bitch. I lost 2 tournaments. Bitch, I lost 28 in a row. Shut the fuck up! Did being interested in sports prior to Melee help calm your competitive mindset? No. I just kind of, as I get older... I guess I should be thankful. BTSO, what's up, man? As I get older, like, I really think, like, I'm actually wise as shit, and I know a lot about mentality, and I usually know what people are going through if I just sit down and talk to them. Because I've been playing Melee since I was 14, 15, and in that time, you know, I've been the best. I've underperformed. I've, you know, back to back. I've felt everything. I've felt like retiring many times. I felt like quitting many times. I felt like I don't think I can be the best again. I feel like I've hit walls. I feel like I have felt every feeling possible in this Melee journey of mine, because I've been there. And so, like, I usually can talk to someone, and I usually know what they're going through, like, competitive wise. Like, I just know, like, instantly. Cause like, I've been there, dude. I've been there. Trust me, I've felt so many different emotions because of Melee. Like, you can talk, give me a player, and I'll fucking talk to him, and I'll know exactly. And usually 9 out of 10 times, everyone's problem is ego. Everyone's problem is usually ego. Their ego gets in the way because their ego doesn't want them to lose. And it's always ego. It's always ego, dude. But the thing is, ego is made up. It's something your body makes up. Like the way your fucking body makes up, like, fucking antacids to, like, kill bad things that go into your stomach. It's like your body, your mind makes this thing to try to protect itself. And that's all ego is. It's just your mind producing this thing to try and protect itself from feeling like shit. Let's kick some tail. Because nobody in the world likes to fucking try their hardest and lose. Not one person likes it. And that's when your ego comes in, and your ego's like, don't worry, man, we didn't try that hard. You know what? Let's just complain. Let's just complain about online. You know what? Let's just do this. It's like, yeah, whatever. We're not done yet. And that's always what it is. That's always what it is. The thing is, you gotta use your ego, like, for me, my ego is like a fine line, because for me, the way I play, I gotta be feeling myself, but I can't feel myself too much. Just like a nice little, like, stroke of the cock, you know, not a whole, just a little cuff of the ball, like, just a nice little, like, can't go too crazy, or I start losing it. Ego, yeah, you can tell Armada was just engulfed by his ego, and, like, how people viewed him, and like because he was always talking about his legacy, always. It's like he just views it, so it's so important to him, which is fine. but it's also like it holds you back.
I guess I should be thankful.
And like for me, I was like that too, dude. It sucks losing in Melee, dude. Especially nowadays. Losing in Melee nowadays is different from back in the day. Back in the day, there was like no Twitter or anything. No Reddit. I don't have to lose and hear people call me washed when they've never fucking been good at anything in their life. But like, the thing about talking about your legacy, yeah, because Mutes King does the same shit, and it's like, and he's like, I could be good if I competed, but I don't think you're allowed to say I could be good. It's not fair to the people who are out here actually competing. It's like, could you? You can't just say I could be good. What do you mean you could be good? What do you mean you could be good? What does that even mean? Let me see it, baby. You can't just say you could be good. I need to see that shit, bro. That's the whole point of competition. The reason, you know, I could say I'm still good because I just got second place. And, you know, it's not first, but it's like, hey, I'm out here. I'm still competing. It's like, I know I'm still good, dude. I'm still out here proving it. And it's fucking... That's why I don't like it's like, oh, you know, would Armada be good if he came back? It's like, I don't know. We don't know unless it happened. I don't like speculations because I feel like it takes away from the people out here competing, the people who fucking Zane playing 50 hours a day, visits his girlfriend, and still plays more Melee than hanging out with her, dude. That's why it's like, oh shit, dude. This guy's out here proving that shit every day, motherfucker. This motherfucker don't play. And that's why it's fucking, you know, you gotta respect people's grinds. That's why I don't like I could be good. That's why I hate I could be good. What's up, Chase? Like, I don't like people saying I could be good. And also talking about your legacy in Melee, like, to me, I never really talk about my legacy, and I could, because I've had the glory days. But it's like, who really cares about what I was doing 5 years ago in Melee? It's not like basketball, where you can be like, dude, you know, during this era, I was fucking nasty. It's like, well, every year that goes by, the last year of Melee becomes so irrelevant in so many ways. So, like, there is no legacy until, I don't know. You know what I mean? So I can't just sit here and talk about my golden years when there's, like, so much more Melee to be played. And it's like... He said it. It's just like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I was good in 2016, whatever. Because it's just like, dude, nobody fucking cares about what happened in 2016 Melee. Does anybody care? Nobody really cares. It's cool for like talking about like the story of things. But nobody you guys don't care that I was the best in 2014. Who really cares, dude? It's nice to look back and I have the trophies and shit, but like, no one cares. We care. I mean, it's cool, and I'm happy that I was able to accomplish those things. But like, and it's awesome. And like, when I'm old as shit, I'll be like, yeah, that was fucking dope. But like, right now in the grand scheme of things, nobody cares. You don't go to bed, you're like, dude, man, it was nasty in 2014. You don't. It's nice. Those are good years. And it like gave us a lot of good moments. But like in the grand scheme of things, it's like, dude, I want to make more moments. I don't want that to be I don't want to be fucking playing Melee or not and like bragging about being good in 2014 like some fucking chode. I want to be good and make memories in the current. I want to be good in the current days of Melee. That's like the best way to put it. That's why I don't get really talking about your legacy in Melee when there's so much more potential legacy to make than just talking about shit that, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, Melee is not like sports where, like, if you fucking, you know, have the home run record, you have the fucking home run record forever. until somebody beats it, right? Melee's like, well, it's a fucking video game. We don't have, you know, it's like it was so easy for me to like just be like, oh, I was good here. Like, I don't have to be good anymore. Is Zane the hardest rival I've ever had? Well, he's only the hardest because he's playing right now, and Melee's the hardest it's ever been in that sense.